I'm dreaming in dreams bigger than me, taking my time, giving to me, paint my life into a masterpiece, coloring it how I want it to be.
Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, this is part 2 of the video that we were doing. Part 1 off. It was too long, so we figured we should make it short so that you can listen, you can watch. Yeah, we're just being considerate. Yeah, still Pindi and Fazile coming to you live from South Korea.
Yeah. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Okay,
comment
and share your thoughts as well.
Yeah,
and your experiences in South Korea.
We'd like to hear from you and ask questions. If you need anything, we can answer those questions too.
Please watch until the end of this video.
Bye.
And then on Facebook, I saw my beautiful sister. She sent a message that she's looking for a job, and then I suggested that she text the agent, and then she was like, let me first look, and then I'll get back to you, and then I'll text the agent. Tell us about your experience. Okay.
Actually, I was really skeptic, and I had fear because the agent was charging money. So I had to go back to YouTube and find out more information. And then there was this YouTuber. Is it Ria? Ria. And I heard that she used the same agent, and then it gave me like, okay, we can actually use this one because there's someone who has used the same agent, so it was not so bad. Like, we can also do it if someone had done it, and they're both, and they're also from South Africa, so it wasn't that much when I've heard. But I still didn't want to pay. Yeah. And I went back to her and sent her a message like, dude, I'm not gonna pay this money. This money is too much. And she's like, but you can just divide it this way and this way. She made me understand it, but I didn't understand it. So I was like, let's just give me time to think about it. And then I spoke. Actually, a person who changed my mind was my granny. I spoke to her and told her, because she knew I was preparing everything for South Korea, and my documents were ready, and my PCC was expiring.
I remember.
Yeah. My PCC was expiring. Was it February?
Yeah, February
5. Yeah. At that time, it was January.
Oh, when you got back. Remember I told you about this agent
You told me in November. Yeah. I just said, no, I'm not going to do this agent. No, it's not going to work. And then December, I spoke to my granny, told her what's going on. Like, I'm still looking for a job, but I can't find a job. But there's this agent which is doing this and this. And then I explained to her. She was like, would you rather just stay another 6 months in South Africa, or would you rather go and work and money and pay the agent while you still have your own money? And she made sense. Like, you're right. Okay.
That
Granny
money was too much, really.
We'll talk about that another time. And then that's how I changed my mind. And then I texted her and I told her, okay, I spoke to the guy again, and then he sent me a contract, and then we were talking about, okay, tell me when you signed the contract. I think you already had signed the contract.
I signed my contract before I even decided whether I really want to.
Okay, and then I signed my contract after, and then I told her that my contract is already signed. So that's how it went. And then I came first to Korea because my documents were all ready, but hers were not ready. The initial plan was for us to come together and be in the same city, but it didn't work. My problems are my agent.
Yeah.
They don't keep to their word. So that's what happened. That's how we got here. We got separately. I came in March.
In February.
I came in February. Yeah. I
March.
started on the 2nd of March. I came in February and she came in March.
Yeah.
End of March.
Towards
I
the
came towards the end of February and she came towards the end of March. Like we were like a month apart and far from each other. Oh, I caught. But it worked. It worked out. We survived. Here we are now. Korea. We're trying, guys. We're trying.
Yeah. So I remember, in January when I was still waiting for my documents from Decor. That's when I knew for real that I don't want to come to South Korea. Because when I spoke to the agent, initially he said I can come with my child before I sign. And then I'm like, okay, I will go with her. Then I did my research. I'm like, but South Korea is really expensive to go with a child.
It is. Yeah. It's even expensive when you're alone. Imagine when you're with someone you need to take care of.
To tell me the truth. Like, please tell me the truth about
Am I
the
going
life.
to survive with my daughter?
Yeah. And then he was like, to be honest with you, the school fees will be like almost 12,000 rands a month. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna pay that. There's no way I'm gonna pay that.
Someone's salary.
And then I spoke to my boyfriend if he's gonna stay with my child and watch. I was like, yeah, just go and try and have some experience. Remember, you once got a job in China, but you didn't go, so just go right now.
For you.
Yeah, and then I came. But during that time of Decor, I was busy telling Pindile that, Pindile, I don't want to come.
I think I'm going to be homesick. Like, come now, let's go.
And then Pindile reminded me that I have already signed the contract. And
you were going to pay.
I was going to pay.
Either you come or you don't, you come. And then what were you going to pay with? Because you were unimpeded.
And another thing, when I looked at my salary back in South Africa and the salary that I was gonna get in South Korea, there was
I think we kept reminding each other that, come on, you're going to earn a lot of money. Why would you stay for this one when you can get more? And then we're saying, this is what I say,
and then that time, do you know which that time it ended? Like, it was so powerful.
Yeah,
I think it was close to 35 in 2021.
Yeah,
the rent was really powerful.
It was powerful. Like, guys.
And then we came.
Yeah, and we're here.
But when she came, she had to do COVID test.
I had to quarantine and do a COVID test. It was stressful.
Yeah, I remember.
Because at that time when you had COVID, it means you had to go to a government facility and quarantine, and you have to pay for your, like, you cover your own expenses. And it was I didn't have Mina, I took the risk coming to Korea. Like, my agent had already said, like, you need to have this much aside just in case you get COVID. But me, believing in God and being me and stubborn, I just said, you know what, God is going to make a way. There's no way I'm going to catch COVID. Like, I kept my mask on. Since the day I knew I was coming to South Korea, I was steaming. I was wearing a mask. I remember I wanted to go to church, like, before I left. That week, that Sunday, I was the only one wearing a mask at church. And everyone was looking like, oh, you're really serious. Only the people who know I was leaving, like, they were like, why are you with the mask? I'm like, don't ask, you know, I need to be safe. I don't want any troubles when I get abroad.
I didn't care much about COVID because I knew, like, deep down that I tested negative when I came, when I was still in South Africa, so I don't know.
I was worried because I've had stories. Like, there was a girl that I talked to that she came before me. So when I talked to her, she said her girl caught COVID when she got here. So
Scary.
I just didn't want to
Bombastic
experience I didn't want to experience that. So yeah, I was scared. I remember with one of the girls that I came with, like we met at the airport. We will always check up on each other and like, but your results were good. You think they're going to share? I'm like, girl, I don't want to take a risk in my life. Like, I want this thing to happen. It has to happen.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that we can do.
Yeah, but we came, and then when I got here, the agent told me that I have to have money to come from the airport to my house. And then I came, and when I got here, they had prepared everything for me. They bought me food for the whole week,
really nice.
and all of that. And then, you know what? I got here on Sunday, and on Monday I was supposed to have a training because at my school we have to do training every term or before you start, right? So, and I also had to go and do my COVID test. I didn't know what to do.
Which one?
Okay.
Which one not to do.
So I decided to go and do my COVID test. And then the school told the recruiter that, because now I was now dealing with the recruiter, not the agent. So they told that lady that I didn't attend the meeting. And I don't understand that recruiter. She was being mean because she didn't even talk to me nicely. I'm like, you were supposed to say why you're not.
But she did the same thing to me.
I did
when I went for my test too. Like my school director told me about, like she sent me a location of where am I supposed to do the test. She was not supposed to go with me, so I had to go alone. And then, but apparently it was the wrong place that she gave me. So, and she told me what time to leave my apartment. She said, okay, lunchtime you can leave your apartment around 1. And then you go to that hospital and then you do your COVID test and then you come back to your apartment. That's the only thing that you're going to do. And I left. And when I got there, we didn't have data.
Yeah.
So network catches and goes. So when I got there, they wanted me to pay and I didn't have money to pay. I didn't bring money to pay because I didn't know I was supposed to pay. Yes. Because it was supposed to be free. So, but it was supposed to be free, but not on that hospital. There was another hospital that I was supposed to go to that was designed for that. Like where we were supposed, everyone who was coming in Korea around my city or province were supposed to go there. So she told my agent that I didn't listen to the rules and I'm going to get deported. Why did I go to the ATMs? I'm like, what ATMs?
I feel like those agents, that recruiter, they like instilling fear on us because I don't think the schools are that bad.
No, they're not. They're not.
They're not really bad because when I got to school, the first thing that I told my head instructor after our meeting, I was like, thank God, like I met you, because I was told that the school is expecting a lot from you, so you have to be really careful and stuff. I'm like, thank God I met the nicest person on earth. And she was like, why are you saying that? I'm like, because the agent told me that the school is too strict. Like,
they really they don't represent the schools well. They actually make up lies about the schools just so that you come here with fear and you don't come as relaxed as you could be, because we are going to be teaching kids, so we need to come here and relaxed and happy and ready.
And like when we were doing the training, when we are doing the training, we have to like do mock sessions, like train and pretend you're my student and then like
That's
that.
so weird, though.
So, okay, in class you are dealing with the students, but during mock sessions you are dealing with people, like older people,
same age.
You don't even know them and all of that. And I think I'm one person who cannot deal with a group of people. So when I was doing my mock sessions, I will do whatever they say I do, but I wasn't that active to that.
Because you were nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous because of the recruiter as well, the way she was like saying the school blah. And it was my first time
Like
coming
you're
to
not doing a good job.
Yeah. So after the training, they told me that I did well, but I'm not really active and stuff like that. And then, you know what the recruiter told me? She sent me like this long.
Not happy
The school
about
is not
you
happy
and
about
oh,
you and
that
blah blah
recruiter.
blah blah. You need
Well.
to watch YouTube videos and then I told the recruiter told the agent that your teacher is like this, like, and then the agent was like, the recruiter is crying. He's not really literal. Yeah, the recruiter is complaining about this. I'm like, okay, sorry. And then the agent are like, you need to apologize to her. Okay, because I don't know. It's my first time in Korea. I don't know how things work. I sent an apology message, but why?
Literally doing nothing.
Okay, I did that as I was instructed. And then I sent a message apologizing to her. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'll do my best and try and watch YouTube videos and what. But deep down, I know
You're
I'm
supposed
a good
that
teacher.
one. I think, but that one you were supposed to even say to your school, not to her,
Not to me. Oh,
not to the recruiter.
Yeah.
You're supposed to, like, if you were to apologize, you can say to the school, I will do better next time. I'm sorry I wasn't in my A game and everything, but not to the recruiter. Like, she's the one who's paying you now.
Yeah, and then at some point, me being black, at some point I thought that trainer discriminated me.
Yeah, we always think.
I thought
people
that
always think they're always discriminated.
Yeah,
somehow,
because of
somehow.
the way the recruiter said it, right?
Yeah.
And then because my head instructor was told by the other trainer that she was not active and stuff like that, she came to my class and observed my class, and after that, okay, she gave me feedback. And then we went out together with the other girls. She was like, Precious, I don't know, but what I was told and what I observed were two different things. I'm like, maybe you were really nervous when you were doing the training, but when I saw you in class,
because you're in your space now, alone, doing things the way you want to do them, and then when with the mocking, it's so focused and everything. Even if you want to be active, like the person you are looking at needs to be active too. With the kids, it's easier to be active because they're gonna be saying something, asking something, teacher this, teacher that, but with the older person sitting there just looking at you, like they expect you to make them laugh. That's so weird. And this is the end. And then we'll see you guys next time. We're gonna have another topic coming, but for today, this is the end of our experiences in Korea. If you need to know more, you can ask us. Fazira,
please, guys,
subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe,
like,
share, and comment,
and tell us your thoughts and anything that you want to ask us.
Yeah.
If you have anything, we'll answer. We're always gonna be seeing each other more often.
Yes.
We'll talk about that next time. Bye.
Goodbye.